Welcome to the Leverton on Everything podcast, where I review literally everything. That's the first rule. Second rule is that every review is under 10 minutes, starting from the time I start talking about the thing, which is now. Today I'm going to talk about the Netflix series Adolescence, and basically it's 3 parts. Each part is about an hour and a half, and it is shot in one continuous shot. So the 3 parts have one shot. So 3 shots, basically. So people kind of started watching it because of that technical thing, and they stayed because this led to a lot of questions about the influence of the manosphere on young boys. And I think it's an important topic, but I didn't like it. I didn't like the series at all. And I felt like the fact that if the boy was older, if he was 17, 18, I could see a boy that age doing something like this. I'm not sure any 13-year-old has been exposed to the manosphere so much that he would murder someone. Because when you're 13, and I don't know, maybe puberty is starting earlier and earlier, but when you're 13, you're just starting puberty, right? You're just going through those changes, and your mind is not made up about what you want, like what you find. Like, you're just developing, and I guess that's the point. But I think, and I might be completely wrong about this, but I think the manosphere content, it attracts young boys, true, but young boys that are a bit older. So, like 17, 18, and they feel like they're adults, but they still feel powerless, kind of thing. Which is exactly how you feel around that age, because, society is telling you you're an adult, but you don't have all of the things that adults have. So, the manosphere explanation is that women are bad and evil, and feminism is the thing that's keeping men down, right? So I don't think a 13-year-old would be very susceptible to that content, you know. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. So I didn't finish watching it. Would I recommend it? Yeah, as I said, personally, I didn't enjoy it. I mean, I don't think that this is a thing you're supposed to enjoy, but I didn't think that it was a fair depiction of that issue. Just because the casting of the boy. And, he has, and I might be misremembering, so I apologize, but it does seem like he has a really great relationship with his parents. So how is it that somebody who would have a really good relationship with his parents turn into a monster like that and them not know? So, yeah. I don't know. On the one hand, it could be that I'm completely wrong and that I'm naive. But on the other hand, I think, good topic, just the age range. I don't believe it. I don't buy it. I didn't have the suspension of disbelief. So personally, I would not recommend it. Okay, something I would recommend, though, is my son's podcast, who is 13 years old at the time of this recording, and I don't think he's thinking about murdering anybody. Could be wrong. I don't know. Hope not. Yeah, the Everything and More, etc. podcast, and we review animated series for the first season. So check it out. Bye.